The Planet of the Apes is the next installment in the Planet of the Apes franchise. I got to go see this last week, guys. I just didn't get a chance to reviewing it last week because I was just feeling really under the weather, and I'm still recovering at this moment too. But I want to say this right now, guys. I'm going to do a whole ranked video right after this video. And I just wanted to say that, yeah, of course, I really like all three of the original Planet of the Apes trilogy, Rise, Dawn, and War. So going into this film, it looks great. Like, it looked like a great, cool kingdom fighting from the king, the vibe of an Apes film. I was excited because it takes, I think, 70 to 100 years after War for the Planet of the Apes. But let's get into it, all right? I'm going to talk about what I really liked. And there's two things that I really liked. I loved the way the film opened up honoring Caesar's death. I thought that was handled really well, even all these years before. And I love his name calling throughout all the apes, their tribes and stuff like that, that they say, what would Caesar do? Things like Caesar, no ape shall kill ape, things like that, how Caesar is with the humans. I like those little aspects sprinkled throughout the film. And the other thing I gotta say is the film is beautiful, looking wise. And I mean that by the apes with the CGI, everything, it looks visually great. With that being said, I almost fell asleep during this movie. This movie is not good at all. I actually could not believe how bad it actually was. I have no script for this film, any basics or basic outlines to go off of. I'm just gonna rant for the next couple of minutes, guys. And that's part of the reason why I didn't want to do a sit down review right away for it. But watching this film, I almost fell asleep. I did not care about the character Noah, who is your main protagonist ape, going up against the kingdom with Proximus being the leader, the ruler. His character was actually really cool, except he was a type of villain that just got killed instantly. Like, he posed a threat vocally, but he didn't pose a threat physically. And Noah is not a strong ape at all. And we go through the film seeing all these aspects of Noah learning things about Caesar and that. And I thought he would get into a training aspect of it. There was nothing of that. He controls a bird from his father, his papa ape. He controls a bird. I like the little storyline. There were good elements in the film, right, guys? I love the storyline of Proximus's tribe basically taking over, destroying Noah's whole tribe, little village area, and bringing them in enslavement, and to get these big doors open for it's supposed to be for the future, or not for the future of them, which is a lot of human stuff like weapons, artillery, or I don't even know if I said that right, but regardless, you guys know what I mean. But it was just not executed well, and it's okay. Films like that, it happens like this. I will go see the next Apes film in this kingdom, new trilogy, saga, whatever you want to call it. I will go see it to give it the benefit of the doubt, because I will be honest with you guys, I wasn't a biggest fan of Rise, and I didn't appreciate Rise until after Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. But regardless, I just did not like this film right now. Maybe my opinion changes, maybe if I do a second watch, but it was very boring. The pacing was really, really bad, a bad score, and I just didn't care about, I couldn't connect to these apes like I did in the past, with Caesar. You don't care that much. But guys, I gotta give Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes a 3 out of 10. That's just my rating, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. Stay tuned for me ranking all 4 Apes films in 2024 right now. Guys, this video was way long overdue, but here I am ranking all 4 Planet of the Apes films in 2024. We're going to go from worst to best. So let's kick it off. The first one out of this whole new 4 Apes films is obviously Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I just got done reviewing it. It sucks. Like I said, there are really cool elements throughout the film, but for me, it just was not clicking at all. And I honestly felt it to be very, very underwhelming, boring, and made me fall asleep. So 3 out of 10 for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Next up, guys, is War for the Planet of the Apes. I had a lot of hype going into War, coming off the heels of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Thought we were going to have a real big grisly war, but We didn't really get that. It was a lot more mellow, laid back type story. Once again, directed by Matt Reeves, who directed Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. But it was a good film. I won't say it was a great film. I thought it had a lot of cool aspects to it. The way that he handled Caesar throughout this whole trilogy, it being the final conclusion in war, I thought he got a really good, honorable conclusion, so to speak. I liked seeing Woody Harrelson in the film as well, and the film with the score and the visuals, it looks beautiful. Coming up next, guys, is Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Rise is a really, really good film, and I did not appreciate it until I seen Dawn. And Rise, with James Franco, love or hate him, whatever, his cure to Alzheimer's, seeing the true origins, getting attached to this ape, who would have thought, being Caesar, played by Andy Serkis, almost forgot his name there. It was truly a great film. And I love seeing the full outbreak. I love seeing all the storylines, getting behind the character of Caesar. That's something that I really liked. And it's weird because, to do a little comparison, I got behind the character of Caesar in Rise of the Planet of the Apes compared to Noah in Kingdom. I couldn't still get behind him. So we'll see what happens with the future of that. But Rise is a great film. But unfortunately, it is not my favorite. My favorite is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Directed by Matt Reeves, directing the Batman films. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes with Jason Clarke, with Gary Oldman, with the battle between Caesar finally being the big leader of the apes, but going up against not only the humans, but one of his own apes, Koba. This film is awesome. It's got a fucking great pacing to it, a great score by Michael Giacchino. It's a fucking phenomenal film. And I remember seeing this film in theaters, and I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. This is where you really get behind the character of Caesar. You feel for him. You have emotion to him. That's something that is so crazy, like, that was missing in Kingdom. So Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is definitely the best Planet of the Apes film. But guys, do you guys agree with me? Let me know your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys real soon.